Happy New Year, guys. 2024, 1st January. Hope everyone's having a good good New Year's Day. It's 2:03 a.m. right now. But yeah, just had a shit and decided to make a video. So yesterday night, I was watching a movie with my dad. It was called Goldfinger, and it was about money laundering. And he told me two things that I needed to change about myself. And I thought I'd share that with you guys. So the first thing is that I'm probably too egotistical, I guess. Like I was bringing a book, to there because I just like bringing books just in case if I want to read it. But I did not read it in that occasion, and I think in many other occasions as well I didn't read it. And yeah, I guess he's right. I mean, if you want to be smart, you don't need to bring a book to prove that you're smart. That was what he was saying. Like, if you're really smart, people will know. You don't need to bring a book and people say, "Oh, you're reading a book. Oh, you must be smart." All that bullshit. Like, the really smart people don't need to show they're smart, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. So next time, I'm not gonna bring a book or anything. It's gonna be on my phone, or like, in social settings, like say my cousins, I'm gonna go talk to them instead of reading a book. I can read it at home. I don't have to read it when I'm meeting other people. And he's right. He's right on that. And the second thing is, he said that I was really unorganized, and I tend to forget things easily. And I guess prioritizing as well. I don't know how to prioritize which is more important. And he's right. I'm organized. I don't clean my car is very dirty, and I have to change that. So I guess that's my two biggest weaknesses that I've heard from him. I might have a lot of other weaknesses that I don't know of yet. But since it's 2024 already, and he just told me literally last year, I might as well just start with those two. Change those two. Start being more clean, start being more organized, start getting better at prioritizing things, and focus on being smart instead of looking smart. So what can I do? What actionable steps can I do? So first thing first, I'm just gonna clean my room. I'm gonna clean the house actually, because I lost my keys yesterday, and I'm gonna clean the house, and hopefully I find those keys and just throw out things that I don't need and prioritize the things that I do need. Because we have so much junk in our lives. Like, I'm sure you guys have a lot of things in your houses that you probably won't use for like 1 to 2 years, but you just keep it there because it's there. Why not just throw it out? I'm gonna start throwing shit out. And when you have less things, when you have things that you truly need, there's less clutter in your mind. And I value that a lot. I realize, like, I hate, I don't know why I'm unorganized, but I hate being unorganized as well. But the funny thing is, I still do things that make me unorganized, which is funny. So I guess I have to change that. No guessing. I have to change that. And instead of like reacting to it emotionally and giving excuses to my dad, I was like quiet, and I was like, you're right, because he is right. And I think the first step of changing is admitting that you're wrong, and that there is a problem that you need to solve, and there is something that needs to be changed. And those are the first two things. So I think you guys don't need like your parents to tell you that. Sometimes you gotta be self-aware as well. I was lucky that my dad was there we were having dinner, and he just told me straight up. And I'm lucky to have a dad that's straight up, that's very honest as well. And yeah, he just told me straight up, and I was like, okay, you're right. So now all I gotta do is change and do what I need to do, get back to work. And yeah, so you guys can do the same too. Find out what your weaknesses are. You can ask your parents, you can ask the people around you. You can say, hey, do you know what things, what can I improve on in my life? To people that know you personally, ask them this. And ask them to be honest with you. So at least you know what you really need to improve on. And just start from there. Start on fixing those things. Because it can be fixed. I think being organized, it's a skill. It's a skill that can be learned. Being more humble and being more charismatic, that's a skill too. So these two things, it's a problem that can be solved easily if I apply discipline and if I just do it. So yeah, you guys can do the same too. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Not super long video. It's gonna be a short one. And I hope you guys have an amazing 2024. It's the first day of 365 days. And yeah, do your best with it. Don't do your best with it. Just do what you want with it, man. I'm not gonna be like motivational and all, because I know everyone watching this is different. You all come from different backgrounds, different lives. So do what you feel is right for you, and maybe care about society as well. It's good to care about you, but once you take care of yourself, you can take care of other people too. So yeah, but always remember, the middle way is most often the way, but there are exceptions, and I guess you just have to figure those exceptions out. And as Bruce Lee said, be like water and just live your life, because we all know what the last chapter of our lives are, and what we decide to do in between them is what matters. So don't waste the in between. Be present. Just live your life, because don't forget, we all become dust one day. And yeah, just do what you want. I'll see you guys. Bye.